What is up, people? It is MewMonster58 and welcome back to the finale of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Previously, we ended up becoming Pokemon League champion by defeating our rival, the person who became champion before us, Trace. And at the end of the episode, Trace ended up telling us after we became champion and returned to Pallet Town that there was a Pokemon in a cave near Cerulean City, and that this Pokemon was supposedly really strong and that everyone wants to catch it. And so, in this episode, we are going to be doing that. But before we do that, we are going to take care of a few things that I'd like to mention that I won't be, super going into, detail in terms of, doing it actually, showing it off. But at the end of the day, these are noteworthy things that happened after the game. Now, I apologize for skipping this cutscene because I didn't realize there was going to be one. But when you go back to Pallet, excuse me, I just ate something. When you go back to Pallet Town and you go out of your house, youngster Ronnie will walk up to you and he'll inform you for a couple of things. The first thing is that there are these things called Master Trainers. Now, you might be wondering, what is a Master Trainer? Well, because we're here at the Indigo Plateau, there's a reason we're here, and that's because if you walk right down here, you will notice that there is this girl here who is dressed in red, this lass, right? She has the lass, the trainer class, and she has a Venusaur above her head. Basically, there are 153 Master Trainers across the region, all for the original 151 Pokemon, in addition to Meltan and Melmetal. Now, Meltan and Melmetal are acquired by linking your Pokemon Go, I believe, to Pokemon Let's Go, but the other 151 are just the original 151 Pokemon. Now, you might be wondering, well, what does a Master Trainer do? They only have one Pokemon, and it's the Pokemon of the species of whatever Pokemon is hovering above their head. So, as you can see here, she has a Venusaur. And so, basically, what you have to do is you have to fight her with your Venusaur. So, if you fight her with your Venusaur, you prove essentially that you are they're essentially there to prove that they are the Master Trainer. I believe they have perfect. You can see this guy has Charizard over here. They have IV, some perfect IVs, I believe. A few of that they all do to some extent. They have some EV training, and they have some really unusual moves that you wouldn't necessarily expect, or at least the best moves that they could possibly have. So it's essentially you go around, you fight every single trainer with every single Pokemon. It encourages you to go catch every Pokemon and train them up to max, or train them up as much as you can. For me, I'm not going to be doing this, but you do get a reward for beating 6 of them. If you beat 6 Master Trainers, if you walk up here to the Indigo Plateau after you beat those 6 Master Trainers, standing right here on your left, I believe, is going to be the Pokemon trainer known as Red, the big bad Red, the trainer that we all know is extremely strong in any game he's appeared in. And he doesn't really change here in terms of his team and anything like that. His team is level all 85 plus. He has a Pikachu, a Snorlax, a Lapras, a Venusaur, a Charizard, as well as a Blastoise. They're all level 85. I'll show a screenshot of the actual team right now so you guys can see it. And I will provide a link in the description to Cerebi.net at this specific article so you guys can go and click that, because that's where I get a lot of my information. That place, as well as Bulbapedia. So I thank Joe Merrick for being a pillar in this community of Pokemon Wiki. I've been using Cerebi as well as Bulbapedia since I was I think 7 or 8 years old. But with that out of the way, the other thing I'd like to talk about are Sky Battles and Sky Trainers. Essentially, you'll be fighting, it was introduced in Generation 6, I believe, where you can encounter, and it's similar to Generation 5, where you can encounter Pokemon that are only Flying-type Pokemon. And essentially, you can only fight them with Flying-type Pokemon, and very similar to the Trainers as well. That you can only fight them with flying or floating Pokemon, and so those are available to you now as well. In addition to that, what goes along with that as well is that you are also able to ride on any flying Pokemon that's big enough to carry you. So Charizard, Dragonite, and I think Aerodactyl were Pokemon that Ronnie ended up delineating are Pokemon that you can ride on. And keep in mind that these Master Trainers, as well, I didn't mention this, is that they also include the Legendaries. So they include Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. So you can definitely tell that they're pretty tough. These Master Trainers are meant to be pretty tough. They're not super easy to come by. But other than that, you can rematch the Elite Four, and I'll provide a link in the description to that article as well, and to the article regarding the not only the Master Trainers, not only the the Elite Four rematches and the Elite Four in general for Pokemon Let's Go, but also provide a link in the description if I can to Red's team as well, just providing links to all those so you guys can have them on the go. But with that all out of the way, like I said in this episode, Trace made it his mission that the first person to catch said Pokemon in the cave in Cerulean would be the winner. And so we're going to be doing that. Now, to show you something I did, I ended up actually training up our team. Our team needs to be at least around level 65, 66. You'll see why when we get into it. And I also highly recommend, because obviously we're going to be catching a Pokemon, that you want to have plenty of Pokeballs. So as you can see, I have plenty of them. I'll tell you this right now, though. Training, like EXP training in this game, until you start to get like chains with Pokemon, it's hell. I hated it. It's so difficult to EXP train in this game, and that's one thing I strongly dislike about the I strongly dislike about the way that the Pokemon Go catching mechanics were used in this game. I wish they also enveloped they used the spinning throw. I get why they didn't, but it still doesn't make me hate it any less. You can see there's the trainer for Jinx right over there. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. I'm an absolute idiot. No, all you have to do to get to the cave is you come up here and you surf right down there next to that picnicker over there, and then you can get over there. I don't know why I thought that was something else, but you can see there's another Master Trainer there. You can see he's got the Venonat in there. They're all at least, by the way, I didn't mention this, all Master Trainers Pokemon are at least level 65 plus. Like, once you get to, like, once you get to Magikarp, once you get to Venusaur and Charizard, I think they're, like, level 75. I think maybe the really, like the Legendaries, I think maybe like level 80 or something like that. But we do have a coach trainer we can take on here, so might as well take him on here before we end this Cerulean Cave. Hey, champ! You're allowed to enter this cave. From now on, I'll face you as a coach trainer. Are you ready? Then let's battle. Let's battle. Are you ready, champion? I certainly am. Let's go and do this. A Harjet, alright. A Rhydon, okay, that's not great for Pikachu. Not exactly like that, but... what level is this guy? Level 52. That's actually not... Let's see how much Brick Break does. I'm really curious. Because this Pikachu is obviously stronger than... it did about half. That kind of sucked. Why did you not use, like, Earthquake or something like that? You just... Okay, you just gave me the KO for free, you idiot. Okay. That works for me, I guess. Boom. Alright, thanks. Okay, Rhydon's down. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Nidoking. I think we can just send out, Misty here, which should be good. This should be easy. Man, crazy that, I know that this is very, sort of, like, anticlimactic for a finale, but trust me, what we'll be doing today is you'll see why I wanted to end it on today's, note. I think it's a really good way to end this Let's Play. Boom! Very nice. Mr. Mime coming through, or Misty coming through. Very nice. Rapidash. We can just send out Betsy for this. It's really funny how both of two of my female Pokemon that I have on my team both end in Y as their final, like, letters, Misty and Betsy. Alright. One little thing I did not mention, by the way, about getting over here to Cerulean Cave is if you have a flying Pokemon, so you have, like, a Dragonite, Charizard, or Aerodactyl, and you ride on them, you can actually, you can actually just fly over the fence and you can get in here right quick. I guess we'll talk about this so that I don't have to talk about it once we get into the cave. But basically, in this cave, there are 3 new Pokemon that you can find. You can finally find... Oh, well, actually, 1 new Pokemon. I did not see what Pokemon it was, so we're gonna screw it with Ball. Actually, this is fine. We can just hit it with Brick Break. It'll be fine. But there's 2 new Pokemon you can find. One of them being Golduck, the evolution of Psyduck. Well, Golduck is okay. The most interesting thing about Golduck is it learns Psychic-type moves. As well as, I believe, some Ghost-type moves like Shadow Ball and stuff like that. It's just very painfully average. There's nothing very special about Golduck, although the interesting trivia is I believe that if you look at their names, it's pretty evident that Psyduck was supposed to be the name of Golduck, and Golduck was supposed to be Psyduck, because if you look at their names, well, Golduck is not named... The Golduck is not named Golduck. And the Psyduck, that, you know, the duck that has psychic powers is not named Psyduck. You see what I'm saying? So it's pretty evident that that's true. Like, if that, you know, I don't know why they swapped the names from Golduck to Psyduck. I don't know if that is actually the case, but it very much points in that direction. So. Thank God this guy doesn't have abilities, because if he had Lightning Rod, that would have been really bad. But luckily, there's no abilities in this game, so I can freely use Thunderbolt. Is this the power of the top trainer? Yes, absolutely it is. What a great battle. That's what I expected from a champion. I didn't stand a chance. Please, accept this from me. TM60 Mega Horn. That's a fantastic move. Can any of my... Do I even want any of my Pokemon learning this, actually? Wait, why? I pressed down. I love you, Pikachu, but I pressed down. No, I mean, even if Betsy could learn it, I wouldn't teach it to her besides, I wouldn't teach it to her beyond, oops, I wouldn't teach it to her beyond, what is it? Beyond X-Scissor, because I don't think it's all that great. Well, it's really good in comparison to X-Scissor. I don't know, I didn't like the consistency of X-Scissor. But the other Pokemon that you can find here in Cerulean Cave is, well, actually what we just ran into right now, Lickitung. Lickitung has an evolution called Licky Licky. It evolves with Ancient Power at level 33, so you can absolutely evolve this, I think, straight away. Licky and Lickitung, they're pretty good. Licky on its own is pretty terrible, especially when it was first released because it was only evolution. But Licky, pretty defensive, learns a lot of different moves, can hit pretty hard. He's just slow, but he's a tanky hard hitter. Pretty good at everything else except speed, so... I didn't read the stupid Pokedex entry, but it's a... Okay, go. Okay, let's get moving here in Cerulean. Speaking of, I'm trying to think, what Pokemon would I want in the front of my party, actually? Ooh, maybe Bubby? Or, actually, I think Harvey should be in the front of the party. You'll see why. But I think Harvey should be in the front of the party. We're going to actually save here real quick, just to make sure we're actually in Cerulean Cave, so... Alright. Also, if you're wondering, another little side thing is that if you do complete the Pokedex, you get the Shiny Charm, which doubles your, which halves your Shiny, like, it's like a 1 in 8,000 chance normally, or I don't remember what it is quite in this game, but it basically cuts it in half, so reduces the chance, increases the chances by 50%. Let's get this item real quick. A PP Max, that's always nice for moves like Stone Edge, Blizzard. Works for moves that have like 5 PP. So have PP Max on those is really, really good, especially when you do like competitive play. Really nice to have those the full max PP. You should always do that. There's an item here. Full heal. Full hero. There's another Licky over there, but we already caught one. Go around this way. There's a Golduck. We can try and catch the Golduck. Thank you, Jesus. That took like 4 more Pokeballs than it should have. But we caught a Golduck. Okay, let's read the Pokedex. Pokedex entry, guys. Golduck's able to be added to the Pokedex. Its long, slim limbs end in broad flippers that are used for swimming gracefully in lakes. Okay. Okay, so we got the Golduck there. And there's a Rhydon. I love you, Rhydon, but Rhydon these nuts. No, I'm joking. Okay, let's grab this Pokeball right here. Got Max Revive. That's really, really good. I think we've run into those before, but if we haven't, basically just instead of a normal revive, reviving your Pokemon with just normal health, with half health, it revives your Pokemon with full health instead, which is huge. That's really big. Max Lure, that's good. Can be really good when you're trying to, you know, catch combo and stuff like that for a shiny Pokemon. Another item down here, okay. Got a full restore, can't complain about that. Always nice to have some extra healing, especially for something upcoming. You'll definitely understand. Another Max Revive, oh my lord. 2 Max Revives, they don't give those out as... Wow. 5 Ultra Balls, can't complain. Got more Pokeballs, yeah. Let's see what else. Got a rare candy. Wow, they're really giving us some good stuff here. If we get another one, I'm going to use it because I would not mind leveling up my Pokemon, especially considering what we have to do soon. That's annoying. Also, if there's an awkward cut at some point, it's just because I'm currently recording this when I have to also post a video, so I have to take just a few moments to post something. So if I cut randomly, you'll understand why. I'll say when I'm gonna cut, but yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chuck that max repel on because I'd like to just explore this place uninhibited for at least a little bit. Okay. Another area we can surf, but okay, that was, I think that's to the floor above us, right? Where we just were. Maybe this leads us somewhere else, or is this? No, we were just here. We didn't go up this way though, right? Or did we come down this way? No, yeah, we did go down that way. I mean, okay, let me see if I can go down one of the other. Oh my lord, I've been doing this again. Just go up, please. Thank you. I think this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Gonna keep it moving here. Let's go all the way over here. What's over here? There's a Pokeball up there, and there's a Pokeball right there too. What's this? An escape rope. Can't complain about that. Always nice to just get out of a dungeon if you're if you just don't want to walk all the way back out, which we're definitely going to be using after this because I'm not walking all the way back through this again. Full restore. Very nice. I really do like how they made it look in this game though. It's very, very pretty. I think there's that. Oh, what did Jen notice? Jen took something out of the ground. A star piece! Wow, that's sick. That's a great selling item. Thank you, Jen. Even though we really won't need it more after this day. Max Elixir, very nice. And I think, guys, we're approaching towards the end. I know that we haven't explored an insane amount, but I think that they sort of reduced the size of this place a bit more to make it a little less frustrating to get through. Because I'll tell you, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, this thing's a pain in the nuts to get through. But, guys, look what it is. Let's save. Now, I know that most of you who play Pokemon know exactly why I was saving Cerulean Cave for last. And how fitting it is. But for those of you who don't, everyone, make sure you save, have plenty of healing items, and make sure you also have plenty of Pokeballs. Let's do this. Alrighty everyone, welcome to the legendary Pokemon, the most iconic, arguably the most iconic legendary Pokemon of all time, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a pure Psychic type that does exactly what a Psychic type should do. It's just the best of what a Psychic type should be. It hits really hard with special attacks, very specially defensive, and is also extremely fast and has a lot of bulk around to it as well. Best thing to do is hit it with a physical attacker, like my Snorlax right here. Snorlax is both specially defensive, in addition to also being a good physical attacker, so that kind of fits the bill here to be able to tank Mewtwo's attacks. Oh my lord, I'm gonna get killed next turn, but... Oh my... Wow! This thing is absolutely destroying me. Okay, we're gonna go for another crunch, I guess. Yeah, we're dead here. Ow. Ow! That ow! I'm so sorry, Harvey! Freaking nuts, dude. I guess Betsy, but I don't even know if Betsy can survive a Psychic, because Betsy's special defense is absolutely piss poor. If I can survive a hit, I'll be happy. I can go for X's over here. Oh, I forgot I had Recover! That's so annoying. This sucks. This is gonna hurt, man. Oh my goodness me. God. I'm just gonna send out Pikachu, see what we can do here. I might try and paralyze it here, and we'll just hit it with the Thunder. Please, Pikachu, survive this. Please, no, no, dude. I knew this thing was tough. I just didn't think it was gonna be this tough. Ow, man. Oh, I don't even have Shadow Ball. This is gonna hurt. Luckily, it's not, you know what I might, if I get knocked out here, what I might do is I might go. Wow, that did literally. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. I think I might be actually cooked here. I mean, I can try and save my. Okay, I guess that's helpful. Let's do this, and I don't like doing this, but I think the only way I have a chance is to max revive here. How many do we have? We have 6. Okay, we have 6. That's fair, and I'm not going to really use these anymore. We're going to revive Harvey here. I still don't think I'll be able to kill this thing in time. But I can just hit it with the Thunderbolt and hope for paralysis. Yeah, that was fast enough. Alright, I got 3 turns essentially to knock this thing out in less than 2 minutes. So let's see if Harvey can go out and do this. I really hope he can. If we get cooked in this, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to send out Mr. Mime first and foremost in this fight. Okay, that's way more helpful. Can I get it to there? Yes, 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 please. Can I get it again? Okay, I have one more turn of light screen. I can survive one more. Please, 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 please. Oh no, I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. Wait, but okay. The recover is so annoying. Oh! Oh, that was a crit. That was huge. I think I die here, though. Yeah, it sucks. Bye, Harvey. Oh, man. My only hope here is if Bubby can survive. That's my only hope. If Bubby can survive one Dragon Pulse, one Psychic, then we're good. But if not, we're cooked. No, we're cooked. I mean, because I can't. Let's try one last time. Here it is. Oh my god, it recovered again, dude. It's so cooked, man. Yeah, it's over. Oh, now I get the defense drop again. Of course. Okay, so we're going to reset because that is so stupid. Alrighty, we're back again. This is like the 3rd time. My goodness. This is so annoying. Like, it's not even that this guy's necessarily like mega strong. It's just that like, I don't know. This is really annoying. Alright, let's see if we can do this. So, I have a different strat this time. What we're gonna do, I'm going to light screen. Well, actually, we should just go Shadow Ball. I just don't know what this thing's gonna do. So it goes Psychic right away, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's fine. Nice, that was awesome. That was a crit, too. That was cool. Special defense drop would be nice. That's actually really nice. Alright, we're gonna go for light screen here. I should be able to live one more. Yeah, it's gonna go for the KO, but we should be alright. Alright. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I'd rather get this set up now. The reason I really want to get paralysis on this thing is because I would like to... Yeah, that's fine. I want to save switch into Pikachu to get paralysis on it. That's the major thing. Because I can survive one hit with Pikachu, and try and prevent it more from using recover over and over again. That's the whole point of this. So, all right, it's gonna go Psychic here, but we should survive. Yep, and then we can go Thunder Wave. Very nice. So screw you, idiot. All right. Then we can go. I'm just gonna go for Thunderbolt, I guess. Okay, so it's gonna go. That's what we need to do. While we still have Light Screen up, I'm gonna take advantage of that, and we are going to switch into Snorlax here, because now he has a lot less room to be able to do stuff as much because he's paralyzed. So, can you like that shaved off like 3 seconds just waiting for that animation to go off? Good lord. Yeah, screw you, idiot. Oh my god, he still got recover off. That's so annoying, man. He still got it off with paralysis. I hate that. Okay. I'm just trying to give him... Oh, can I get a defense drop? Nope, it's not going to give it to me today. Nope. Please be paralyzed. Oh, man, dude. This is so incredibly annoying. Hey, punch again, please. Can I get the defense drop, man? Like, please? Can I get the defense drop? Like... It's still not... And it's not going to give me a paralysis either. Dude. I gotta hope it gets paralyzed here. Please get paralyzed here. I can kill it. Yes! Oh no. That's gonna go recover. Well, it's paralyzed. I can outspeed. Oh, Harvey coming through. Oh my god, Harvey. Absolute legend. Thank God. Die. Okay. What a cancer way to do this. That was so annoying. Okay, now we have to catch this thing. This is going to be a pain in the nuts, dude. So we're going to switch to Ultra Balls, and we're going to go Golden Raz right away, because I ain't dealing with this. Yeah. Really hoping there. Are you? Oh wait. No, I figured. The only thing that scares me about this thing is it running away. That was really good. 1, 2. No, it was so close, man. I can't use berries on it either. Oh, man. That's the only thing I... Oh my goodness, and he's still barriered, dude. So the barrier prevents you from using, like, you know, like berries or something on him. Oh, come on. It was so close, man. That was, like, perfect. Yes! Thank God. Thank God we caught it. Oh, goodness me, that was not great. But we got it. Okay, good. Whew. Very nice. Okay. Mewtwo. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's. However, its size and disposition are vastly different. Very nice. Okay. Our team is destroyed, by the way. And I gotta also... Let's heal up, because our team is annihilated, dude. Ouch. Yeah, look at our team, dude. Absolutely destroyed by Mewtwo. So we'll use this. And this. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is actually going to probably use the rare candy here. Because we do have a... We have one last thing. Use on Harvey here. I think Harvey would be really useful. No. Do not want to have it learn superpower. Okay. Well, we're going to use... We're also going to just save real quick here. Alrighty. As we head out, though... Actually, no, I'm stupid. What we're going to do is we're going to use an escape rope, and we got to go talk to Trace. I don't know why I was so adamant about it, but yes, let's go talk to Trace. There he is. Hey, Nick! Oh, wait, don't tell me. You already caught the super strong Pokemon, didn't you? I knew it, so it's called Mewtwo, huh? Man, you got to Mewtwo before me or that girl. Oh, I ran into this gutsy girl. Who said she was looking for a powerful Pokemon. I think she meant Mewtwo. Well, I guess that's that. Here, take these. I won't need them now. 3 escape ropes. Thanks, man. I saw that girl come in here, too. She must be still looking for Mewtwo. You should go show it to her. Alright, looks like we're heading back into the cave. Okay, so we're gonna head back. I'm going to cut to when we get to her. Which is she will be in the place that Mewtwo is in. So we'll just go right over there. Alrighty, folks, we're basically here. So what I would highly recommend you do, we're gonna surf right over here, and what I would recommend as soon as you jump off, save, and you'll see why. We're gonna save right here. I think I'm trying to think of what we wanna. I really think Misty's probably the best we can do here. Man, this is tough. It's really tough because what's going to happen here is the first Pokemon we're going to be fighting, I cannot one-shot this thing. I don't think I have the ability to one-shot it. So I guess it's one of those Wars of Attrition type thing. Yeah, we're just going to have to play the War of Attrition, I guess. Alright. Ow! You're hit by a low-flying Pokeball. Oh, whoops, you're not a Pokemon. Sorry, it's so dark in here. I saw you and thought you were some kind of Pokemon. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Green. So, hey, I'm just curious, are you here because you're also looking for, you know, something special? Right, Mewtwo. Drat, so you already knew about it already, huh? What? You already caught it? Hey, no fair, I was planning on catching it first. Everyone, welcome to the 3rd trainer. You had red and blue, now we have green. So Green, she is a pretty strong trainer, so she's going to lead off with Clefable, level 66, Fairy type with Moonblast, Light Screen, Reflect, and Tri-Attack. So that's why I wanted to lead with Mr. Mime here. I knew this thing was going to be tough. We're even level with her. Her highest level Pokemon's level 68. I wanted to see what this thing's going to do. Not much damage I can do to it. Yeah, Light Screen's going to suck. It's going to be really annoying. If you want to do this, I'm going to do the same thing then. If she's going to do that, I'll do the same. Luckily, I outspeed her. And the other thing, too, that I like is I have Brick Break on a lot of my Pokemon, so I'm not too worried about it. This is gonna be a war of attrition. Luckily, she doesn't do that much damage to me. That's resisted, so if it's a war of attrition, then we got a war of attrition here. I actually might go X-Item here. Let's see. This is probably going to be the toughest battle we've done thus far because I'm actually not like over leveled for it, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna have my special attack lowered there. It's gonna hurt, but it's alright. Again, we're light screen, so it's alright. It's so annoying. Okay, we're even now. I hate that, but second again. Yeah, I mean we're not gonna do anything, and she's not doing much to us either. So, what I think I'll try to do, I think what I'm gonna try and do is just go for Thunderbolt, and try and paralyze her. So luckily I outspeed her. Okay, so her light screen wore off, so mine will wear off next turn. So we'll set it up next turn here. I actually might just finish her off with Psychic. I think I can finish her off with Psychic here. Even with my reduced special attack, I think I can. Yes, very nice. Okay, yeah, the Clefable is definitely the most annoying thing on her team for me, for sure. Okay, next Pokemon's going to be Gengar, so it's going to be in the order that is on Cerebee's website. So I'll provide a link in the description to Green's team as well if you wish to take a look for Cerebee. Alrighty, Green's going to send out Gengar, so we're going to send out Harvey here. It's going to have level 66 Ghost Poison type with Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and... Ow! I didn't realize I was an idiot. I should not have sent this thing out. Because she's going to hit me with Will-O-Wisp, and it's going to... Really? She hits me with Sludge Bomb. This is going to hurt you. I hope you realize that, yeah. If she doesn't hit me with Will-O-Wisp here, I'd be shocked. Yeah, there it is. But I should still kill here, so it's not a big deal. I also have full restore, so I'm not too worried about it. It's whatever. It sucks, but it should be fine. There we go. Yeah. Gengar's paper defenses anyway, so... Okay. What do we got next? I'm gonna get hurt by the burn, but that's alright. Kangaskhan. Okay, we got Gen for this. So... Kangaskhan's going to be level 66 pure normal type with Dizzy Punch, Sucker Punch, Thunder Punch, and Brick Break. Got 3 punching moves. The scariest one I hate is Dizzy Punch. But we should be okay. Jen should be able to take care of this with no major issue. It's going to take a hit, but I think Jen should be able to take at least 1 hit here. So we'll go for Brick Break. We outspeed here. As long as I do half of its... Or just one-shot it. Okay, cool. Oh, it was a crit. Okay. I mean, I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. That is perfectly fine by me. Ninetales. Okay, so Ninetales. Let's switch to Betsy. Ninetales is going to be level 66 pure fire type with Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, Foul Play, and Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is probably the scariest thing here because it's going to hurt a lot. But I think we should be okay here. I think Kingler should be able to, Betsy should be able to take 1 hit and then just hit it with Crab Hammer and kill it. Or I didn't think I'd outspeed, I'll be honest with you. I thought she was going to outspeed. I knew Ninetales was fast. Why do I outspeed? Wait, why do I outspeed? That's actually really stupid why I outspeed there. That's mega dumb. I did not see what she said. If I had to assume, it's going to be Victory Bell. I was looking at my phone because I was looking at notifications. That's my bad. If it's Victory Bell, it's level 66 Grass Poison type with Poison Whip, Poison Jab, and Sucker Punch and Leech Life. Yeah, okay. So yeah, level 66, Grass Poison type. Power Whip, Poison Jab, Sucker Punch, and Leech Life. Not bad at all. Bubby should be able to take care of business pretty easily here. Yeah, 1 more hit should be fine. Even if she hits me with, yeah, that's not going to kill me. Even if it crits, I'm not. Even if that crit would have been fine. Crit and poison would have been fine. So, you hit Flamethrower again. I mean, that wouldn't have killed anyway. That doesn't matter. Okay, nice. Alrighty. Got 1 more Pokemon left. And that is Blastoise. Alright, this is her ace. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch to Misty. You might be wondering why, but you'll understand why. Alrighty, so her Blastoise, her ace is level 68 water type with Hydro Pump, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, and Fake Out. You can see this thing is really, really tough. This thing is also, how do I describe it? This thing, I'm actually going to heal real quick, because I'm afraid to Fake Out. Damn it. What I was going to do is I was going to set light screen here. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So it's going to Mega Evolve into Mega Blastoise. Mega Blastoise is physically defensive and hits hard with special attacks. Yeah, this is going to kill. That sucks. Damn. I was hoping it wasn't going to kill. What I might do is soften it up. Yeah, I think I'll take Jen out here. We'll soften this thing up with Thunder Punch. I'm going to probably get one shot. But at the very least, Jen can outspeed and soften this thing up with Thunder Punch, so... What I'm hoping is to switch to Pikachu and one-shot this thing. That's what I'm really hoping for. If Jen can get another hit in here without dying, then we'll be even better. Should be able to take this thing down, no problem. Oh yeah, yeah, Jen can get one more hit off, we're good. Yeah, we are Gucci. Alright, Thunder Punch. What I was hoping to do was set up light screen with Misty, and then... Oh, I mean, it's screwed. I mean, if it gets okay, if it got paralyzed there, I would have been able to kill it with Jen, but I think it's pretty fitting that our Pikachu gets it. Jen, I'm so sorry, we love you. Alright. No, I can't switch in Jen. Hello? Why doesn't it even let me select Jen? Alright, Pikachu. Pika, as the final Pokemon that we are going to be fighting. Let's do a nice Thunderbolt. This will finish her off. And that'll be the end of the battle. As you can see, she can be pretty tough. Again, for me, the most annoying thing was definitely that Clefable. I just didn't have a Steel or Poison move to be able to deal with it, so... I'm really excited. I need to level up my Blastoise and ZA so I can get my full Mega level 100. Level 100 Shiny Mega Blastoise. Come on, what's with that? Wow, you're strong. Well, I guess that's that. Here, you can have these. I got a Mewtwo Knight X and a Mewtwo Knight Y. So these are the Mega Evolutions for Mewtwo. Mewtwo X is physical and bulkier. Mewtwo Y is much more frail, but hits like a truck and is really, really fast. Also is the cooler design, in my opinion. Oh, I know. Why don't you become one of my Pokemon together with Mewtwo? A Pokeball came flying at you. A Pokeball came flying at you. Hee hee hee. A Pokeball came flying at you. A Pokeball came flying at you. Think about it, okay? Oh, she just left a bunch of... Okay. That's cool how she does just give you free Pokeballs, essentially. But yes, Green. I think this is one of the first major appearances we've seen just of Green in any, like, main series style. Well, this isn't technically main series, but, you know, of the Pokemon games, like, where you can actually just battle her straight up as, like, a boss. That's really, really cool, and I like that they added that into Let's Go. Because you have Red and you have Blue, which is why I covered Red today. I talked about him. But yeah, let us escape rope, and we are going to head back to Pallet Town to end off our adventure. Pikachu is so cute. Okay. Alright, let's Skydash all the way back to Pallet Town, where we started our adventure. Okay. Head to our home. Let's talk to Mom. Wow, look at you, Nick. I think you need a little rest. That's for sure. Unless I get my Pokemon healed up there. Now that's much better. You and your Pokemon look full of energy. Alrighty, folks. With us going over the last bits of this game, in addition to also talking about, okay, folks, with us going over everything last. You know, the sky battles, the sky Pokemon, the master trainers and whatnot, with little youngster Ronnie over here. We'll actually keep track, I think, of the master trainers, by the way. I didn't mention that. I apologize for that. And then us heading to Cerulean Cave, catching the legendary and most iconic legendary, arguably of all time, Mewtwo, and battling the other legendary trainer known as Green. That is where this adventure ends. And I just want to say, I know I talked about this in the last episode during the credits, but thank you guys. This series has received an incredible amount more support than I ever expected it to. I guess a lot of people do like this game from what I've seen in some of the comments left on a couple of my videos for this Let's Play. And that's really nice to hear. Even though this isn't my favorite and it wouldn't have been my preferred way to do Gen 1, I'm really happy I did it. I was able to show off, my love for this new franchise, for my favorite franchise of all time, and just give you guys a really consistent, in my opinion, episodic Let's Play. And I really hope you guys did enjoy it. So at the end of the day, at the bottom of my heart, I really thank you guys for all the support. I really hope you support me with my next series. And yeah, I just want to say thank you. So it's been an awesome adventure, really solid series, and I'm very proud of it. Could I have done things better? Absolutely. Anyone can do anything better. There's there's always room for improvement. But again, I know I've said it many times in this last 3 minutes, but thank you guys for the support. I really hope you did enjoy this series, and it was an awesome ride. So for our next series, you're going to also have to probably wait a couple weeks to a month or something like that for me to get everything settled and situated. I'm still deciding between the two games I had lined up which one I want to do first, so we'll see. But guys, that is the end of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So, I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe, share this video with your friends, and also follow me on the socials, as those will be linked in the description below. I once again thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this episode, as well as this entire series if you have, or any episode of the series if you have. So, I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.